Hello students, welcome to our channel Learning Notebook. It is always fun to learn maths through activities. So today we have come up with an interesting and creative activity for you on chapter Data Handling. But before starting with this video, let me tell you that we have many more maths art integrated activities, projects and working models on our channel Learning Notebook. You can find the list of all such videos on our website as well. The link to our website is below in the description box. For this activity, we need few colorful thick sheets, a ruler, a black marker pen, a pencil and a pair of scissors. Aim of this art integrated project is to understand bar graph, pie chart and how to represent data using bar graph and pie chart with the help of this interesting activity. If you are enjoying watching videos on our channel, then do like, share and comment on our videos. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel Learning Notebook. Students, before starting with the activity, let me tell you that we have made videos on complete chapter of data handling for class 3 as well as for class 4. I am sure you will find these videos very useful for you. Their links are below in the description box. Now let's start with our activity of data handling. In the first step, take a red sheet of paper and draw small circles on it as shown here. Then carefully cut out these circles with the help of pair of scissors. In the next step, let's take an orange colored sheet and again we will draw small circles on it. And then we will cut out these circles with the help of pair of scissors. In the same way, we have to draw and cut out small green circles. And then we will draw and cut out small blue circles. So students, we have cut out green, orange, blue and red circles. Now we will take another sheet of paper and this time we will draw a big circle on it. And again we will cut out this circle using pair of scissors. Now let's fold this circle vertically as well as horizontally and then cut along any of the diameter. We get two semicircles as shown here. In terms of fraction, each part represents half or 1/2. Now let's fold any of the semicircle in half and cut along the line. So we have got fraction 1/4. Now students, if we cut out this fraction 1/4 in half, we will get fraction 1/8. In similar way, we have to prepare fractions of different color as shown here. 1/2, 1/4 and 1/8. So now we have done all the preparations for our activity. So let's solve a question using this data handling activity. A shopkeeper has 240 pens of different colors. Represent the following information using bar graph and pie chart. 120 red pens, 60 blue pens, 30 orange pens and 30 green pens. First, let's represent this information using bar graph. Let's take one grid sheet to make the bar graph. Students, to make a bar graph, first we have to decide what each block stands for. Here, let's take each block equals to 10 pens. So let's mark the blocks as 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. And then write a title for what these numbers represent. They represent number of pens. Next, we have to write the title for horizontal line. This line represents color of pens. Now, let's start making the bar graph. First, we will represent number of red pens, which are 120. So, let's put 12 red circles. So, now these 12 red circles represent 120 red pens. Next, we will represent blue pens, which are 60. So, we will put 6 blue circles. So, now these 6 blue circles represent 60 blue pens. Next, let's represent orange pens, which are 30. So, let's put 3 orange circles. And then, in the same way, we will represent green pens, which are also 30, by putting 3 green circles. So, students, in this way, we have represented the given data using bar graph. Students, we would like to tell you that we have made videos on every chapter of Class 3, Class 4 and Class 5 Mathematics. We also have related worksheets, quizzes, working models, activities and projects on each chapter. So, I would request you to check out our channel Learning Notebook. Now, let's represent the same given data using pie chart. Students, to make a pie chart, first we need to find the fractions of each type of pens. In total, there are 240 pens and number of red pens are 120. So, fraction of red pens equals to 120 upon 240. Simplify it and we get the fraction of red pens as 1 by 2. Now, for blue pens, fraction would be 60 by 240. Simplify it and we get the fraction for blue pens as 1 by 4. In the same way, fraction for orange pens would be 30 by 240, which is equals to 1 by 8. And similarly, fraction for green pens would be 1 by 8 only. Now students, we know fraction of each type of pens. And earlier we cut out fractions of each type from the different colored circles. So let's use those cut out fractions to make a pie chart. First fraction is 1 by 2. So let's take a red colored semicircle which is 1 by 2. So this represents 120 red pens. Now let's take fraction 1 by 4 from the blue circle, and this is going to represent 60 blue pens. Next, let's represent fraction 1 by 8. For this, let's take fraction 1 by 8 from the orange circle to represent 30 orange pens. And then we will take fraction 1 by 8 from the green circle. So our pie chart is complete, and thus we have represented the same data using pie chart. Students, we have lot of activities related to chapter, multiples and factors. Like we have an activity to find multiples of any number. We have a separate activity to find factors of any number. You will find the link to these videos below in the description box. Now let's do one more question. Use this pictograph to form a bar graph and a pie chart. So students, here we are given the information in the form of a pictograph. So first let's understand this pictograph. It represents number of books issued from a library of different subjects, which are English, Hindi, Maths, Science and History. We are also given that each picture of book stands for 400 books. So to find number of English books issued from library, we have to count number of pictures of books and then multiply it with 400. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of English books equals to 400 multiplied by 8 equals to 3200. In the same way, let's find number of Hindi books issued from library. So first count number of picture of books. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will multiply 400 by 4. We get 1600 books. In the same way, let's find number of maths books. So count 1, 2. Multiply 2 with 400 and we get 800 maths books issued from library. Next, for science, there is only one book. So it means 400 multiplied by 1 equals to 400. So 400 books of science subjects were issued from library. Next, for history also there is only one book. So 400 books of history subjects were issued from library. Now we know number of books for each subject issued from library. So let's represent this data using bar graph. Let's take one grid sheet to make the bar graph. Students, as I told you earlier, to make a bar graph, first we have to decide what each block stands for. So let's take each block equals to 400 books. So mark the blocks as 400, 800, 1200 and so on. Next, write a title for what these numbers represent. They represent number of books. Next, let's write the title for horizontal line, which is subjects. Now, let's start making the bar graph. First, let's represent number of English books, which are 3200. Students, we will represent English books using red circles. So, we will put 8 red circles to represent 3200 English books. Next, we will represent Hindi books, which are 1600. So, let's use blue circles to represent Hindi books. So, we will put 4 blue circles to represent 1600 Hindi books. Next, we will represent maths books, which are 800. For this, we will use orange circles. So, let's put 2 orange circles to represent 800 maths books. Then we have to represent science books, which are 400. For this, we will take help of green circle. So, let's put 1 green circle to represent 400 science books. And in the end, we will represent history books, which are also 400. So, this time we will take help of pink circle to represent history books. So, we will put 1 pink circle to represent 400 history books. So, students, in this way, we have represented the given data using bar graph. Now, let's represent the same data using a pie chart. As I told you earlier, to make a pie chart, we first need to find the fraction of each type of books. For this, we need to find total number of books. So, add number of books of each type. And we get total number of books as 6400. Now, first let's find fraction of English books. Number of English books are 3200. So, fraction of English books equals to 3200 divided by 6400. Simplify it and we get the fraction as 1/2. Now, for Hindi books, fraction would be 1600 upon 6400. Again, simplify this and we get the fraction as 1/4. Next, let's find the fraction for maths books. 800 upon 6400. Simplify it and we get the fraction for maths book as 1/8. Now, we will find the fraction for science books, which is 400 upon 6400. On simplifying it, we get the fraction as 1/16. In the same way, fraction for history books is 1/16. So now students, we know fraction of each type of books. So let's use the cutout of the circles to represent this data using pie chart. First fraction is 1/2. So let's take a red color semicircle to represent English books. Next we have fraction 1/4. So let's take fraction 1/4 from the blue circle to represent Hindi books. Next, let's use the fraction 1 by 8 from the orange circle to represent maths book, and then we will take fraction 1 by 16 from green circle to represent science books. Students, how to make fraction 1 by 16? You can do so by dividing fraction 1 by 8 into 2 parts. Next, we will take fraction 1 by 16 from pink circle to represent history books. So in this way, we have represented the same data using pie chart. Students, now I hope you understood the concept of bar graph, pie chart and pictograph. Do watch our other videos too and share our videos and my channel further. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.